All right, so listen, we're gonna split up into 3 kind of groups. So if you're on this side, behind this banner, we're gonna start walking.
Our thing is anybody who is working to move forward deserves our support, whether it's organized by us or not. You know, with the recent social media wave and just media wave in general, you know, that depicts, you know, obviously the major issues that are going on in this country, they become increasingly popular. And so this summer more than last summer has become more of a hotbed for movements.
We are the children. We are the children.
Whenever they have demonstrations, I try to do my best to come out because, I mean, I'm black, so it could be anything. It could be me next, you know?
Hey, hey, we can make a difference if we choose.
It's always been a mission of mine to organize, whether it be, you know, community, small time, because there are issues, not just the ones that the media puts on the forefront. The problem is constant. The fact that it is being broadcast is just in the now. So this summer has, you know, sparked more of an in the now sort of phase.
We stand today.
We stand today.
Proud, and humble.
You know, we're around the age where we can see the change we want because we're old enough, you know, to vote and also influence the younger generation who may not be that age yet. Wow, I go to school in California. You know, you see the news, things have been going on in Oakland and Los Angeles, not so much in San Diego. So that needs to change.
Ain't gonna let FOP
Turn me round, turn me round, turn me round. Ain't gonna let FOP turn me round. Gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, walking to the freedom land.
There is no summers off. There is no summers off. I mean, if the past week or two in the news shows you anything, that shows you that the police don't take off in the summers when they kill people, and just like state violence in general don't take summers off. So we can't take summers off in terms of this fight.
Stop the cops and build black futures.
This summer is definitely different. I guess we're tired, like no accountability, repercussions for anyone. This is like our 3rd Black August and no cops have been indicted, nothing has happened.
I was yearning for a space that I can channel my activism and channel my organizing into. I wasn't finding that in the academic space. Particularly going to predominantly white institutions and living within a city where anti-blackness is pervasive, where police violence is pervasive, and all types of state violence is pervasive, and wanting to do something about it, I didn't find that within my school environment. And particularly going to studying social work. Social work is a profession and discipline that is dedicated to social justice, and that's dedicated to like society's most marginalized and oppressed. And so to have no other avenue to channel that outside of independent organizations is hard. Like all of my college years during the summertime, my activism was very non-existent until I found this independent organization.
An armed, occupying force within those communities to try to keep a lid on that frustration.
My school in Berea College, for the summer, a lot of the students who participate in this sort of thing leave. So there wasn't a lot of these sorts of things going on in Berea, per se.
Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
The focus always needs to be on people who are oppressed. As a white person, I have to recognize the fact that I do not face the same sort of injustices that my black brothers and sisters do. I do not have to face systematic oppression on the basis of skin color. It's not about erasing those struggles. It has to be about recognizing the fact that racism still exists in America. And it's every person's job to fight it. Silence is just a form of complicity.